Well, it looks like Mr. Biden's on his way to see Richie Sunak at Downing Street. He's just gone hurtling past a couple of hours ago with his two Sea Kings and three Chinooks. One of them looked a bit low. Presumably that's the one carrying his nappies. Anyway, the war's maybe getting a bit out of hand for them. They're obviously losing. The West is losing. The West is crumbling. The USA is crumbling. The economies are crumbling. Everything has gone to... Well, I'm not even going to say it. I was going to swear then, but I thought I better not, otherwise YouTube will jump all over me. But anyway, you can't get the news to tell the truth about anything about what's going on over there. All the West can think of to do is, get more and more people murdered. And nobody over here really cares. English people don't care. They don't know anything about Russia, mostly. They don't give a crap. They're just as bad as the Americans. They go along with all this Russophobic hatred, you got to hate the Russians, you got to hate the Chinese, Personally, I favour Putin. I think he's an exceptional leader, world leader, one of the great world leaders. Certainly looks after his people. And I don't care if he lines his own pockets, as long as he looks after his people. Over here, all they do is thieve, steal, and the place is an absolute Kazi. And that's the way I see it. And it's getting worse. I think Kazi is Arabic for the toilet. It's an old London expression. Anyway, we have another word for it, but once again, I'm not going to say it. So, Biden will be over there with Sunak. Presumably they'll be exchanging their Cayman Island account numbers and all the rest of it, and sorting out what they can do with their cluster bombs. So let's kill and murder more Slavs. It's only a couple of years ago now they turned Syria into a hellhole, and we had a couple of 100,000 people killed and about 5 million people legged it. A million of them into Germany. This chaos, this is all the West can do. That's all they can ever do. That's all they can ever do. We have to hope that in the future when and if China takes over from the madmen across the water, the Yanks I'm talking about, of course, that things will get better or change. Maybe we'll have some sort of permanent change. We won't get it from our own leaders. I mean, Starmer, the Labour Party, it's just ridiculous. The Labour Party and the Tory Party, they're all the same. And the nationalist parties, they're all useless. They're just, there's something wrong here. Something wrong in the psychology of the people that makes them carry on the way they do. It's just got worse and worse and worse. You couldn't really make it up. You couldn't make it up. I couldn't imagine to have seen the things I've seen. And I'm not jumping all over the woke agenda. If that's not my bag at all. I don't give a monkeys what people want to do with their sexuality or whatever. I don't care about gays, trans people. They can do what they want. That's up to them. I'm not going to change my language to suit anybody else. I'm actually white and working class. I don't have a drop of English blood in my body, but I consider myself British, English in fact. I'm a Londoner. I was born in London and I've lived there all my life. So the woke thing is just another piece of bullshit. I know trans people, they're not into all this crap. A lot of these people that you see on TV having fits, they're just crazy. They're people that want just be famous for a few seconds. They've got nothing to say, nothing to add. You know, there's nothing new about trans people and all this bullshit. We heard the other day, only a couple of weeks ago, a Liberal MP saying that it was, you know, that a woman could have a penis by definition. I mean, how weird. You know, what are they talking about? People, I'm old, you know, I'm an old person. I don't want to know what old people are doing in the sack. That's the last thing I want to hear about. You know, it's disgusting. You know, if people are gay, be gay. I don't want to know what old people are doing. I'm not, you know, I don't even like watching young people kiss on the box. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not into porn or anything like that. You know, if people are into it, so what? They can do whatever they want. People, you know, will decide for themselves. But this war thing, you know, it's Ensville. It's Ensville. If we keep pushing it, it's going to go bad. It's already gone bad over here. I mean, anybody who thinks this place is working, we can't even build a nuclear power station. We can't build a train line. You know, the people that had the ability to do these sort of things now are gone. They're dead, and they took their abilities with them. You know, most of that stuff you can't put in books. It's in people's minds. It's in people's minds. You know, maybe and you know, we're Elon Musk, who I actually quite like, going on about AI. Well, I'm pretty sure they've already got AI and artificial intelligence. You know, the major problem is that it doesn't appear to be that intelligent, or, well, by definition, what's going on at the moment indicates that it's actually an imbecile if it's in control of American foreign policy, you know, or American policy per se. The US tribute system, the dollar system, is finished, along with the pound, you know, and along with the EU. Something's got to change, and that lot, all that lot, the Clintons, the Bidens, all the old elites, the same here, with our gangsters in the monarchy and the judiciary and the political classes and the media classes. They're all degenerates. They're worthless no-goods, and we need rid of them all of them. And I'm not suggesting murdering them or anything like that. Quite the opposite. You could give them something useful to do, like the Romanians do, you know, like picking vegetables in the fields and the rest of it. You know, they probably quite enjoy that, you know. I do, actually. I've got a little garden out the back there behind me where the window is. And even though, you know, I'm not very well, I can't get around very well, I do enjoy, you know, doing a little bit of gardening. And I'm sure Rishi Sunak, although he's probably a Brahmin, and getting your hands dirty for him would be like a curse, you know. But anyway, tough. Boris, you know, put Boris in with him, Starmer, have them all out in the fields in Lincolnshire, you know, digging carrots out and the rest of it. I think it would be a real laugh. And it'll do them good as well. It will do them good. And the judges, put the judges with them, all the Masons, you know, all the top police officers. The old bloody lot of them, they're a shower. They're a disgrace. They disgust me, honestly. What a place. I'm sorry about that. I'm just venting my spleen. It's late. My chest is hurting. And I can't go to sleep, so I'm going to have to take some meds to knock me out because my ticker's not what it was. Well, it never has been, actually. But anyway, never mind. That's a different story. Yeah, seeing the chopper fly past just made me want to put something up on YouTube. So there you go. Thanks very much. And I'll, if you've listened to this, and as if it gets past the mad censors at YouTube, they don't appear to like me too much. But anyway, never mind. Speak to you later. Bye-bye now.